Gemini, this is Leonie. I've come to do your monthly guidance. I hope you're all good and well. I'm going to be using the Arcanum Tarot for you, and I will pull you some of my very own flower guidance spiritual cards. Okay, I was kind of wanting to get straight into that message, but I was going to say keep an open mind with everything that comes through. It's not going to be for everybody, and it could be bits and pieces that you can take, and not all of it, but we will see. Let's see how it pans out. But I was kind of feeling you're evaluating everything, or you're looking at everything at every different angle, at every different point of view, and healing was coming through as well. So you might be going through a phase of healing all these things that you've been avoiding for some time now. You're re-evaluating life. That's kind of how I'm getting it. So you're looking at things from a distance to see, you might even be contemplating some kind of move or something along those lines as well, whether this is a move towards somebody or a physical move of some kind anyhow. But you're certainly going to be shifting some energies, but it's kind of like evaluating at the moment, looking at the bigger picture, or needing to look at the bigger picture. Yeah, as we've got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Now, some of you have a tendency to delve straight into things, and there's an air of caution with doing that here at the moment. So what they're saying to you is follow your heart, but listen to your gut at the same time, because we've got the Knight of Cups underneath that as well. So it's all about the moves, and it's being, you're kind of like umming and ahhing whether to make a move or not. That's kind of what it is. You're very much in your head about this, very much in your head, because again, on the bottom of the deck we've got the Eight of Swords. So there is a way forward, and there is a new beginning here, but your head's very much in the clouds at the moment. You can't kind of, you don't know whether to take a step or not. So you're evaluating every angle, every possibility, and you are in your head thinking, do I, don't I? And that's keeping you trapped and tied to that energy. And then could be doing your head in a little bit. You're doing your own head in. But I get that, you know, with this kind of energy as well, especially with the Knight of Cups, this is cool as a cucumber kind of feeling. Very, I'm getting cheeky chappy kind of feeling, whether it's male or female, it doesn't matter. But you're being very cautious, and you're being very kind of, it's almost like you're going into battle, and you don't need to go into battle. It's like, keep it simple. But it is a very cautious kind of do I, don't I kind of feeling. And you're going to be very much in your head. That's kind of what I'm feeling. There we go. This flew out the deck, so the Five of Swords is like, I wanted to say surrender to the communication, surrender to the arguments around you as well. So I don't know if you're dealing with something else in the background there, but you could need to turn your back on something or someone, turn your back on arguments, disagreements anyhow around you. Don't get sucked in. It's picking and choosing your fights wisely. Interesting. You're very defensive when it comes to fighting for what's right and fighting for your heart, your feelings, your emotions, that kind of feeling as well. Someone's going to give up a fight. That's how I feel. I feel this is you more than anything, being a bigger person, bigger, better person. It's walking away. For your own peace of mind, for your own happiness. I think that you've been thinking about things for a long time, because again, my actions. You're kind of fed up at the moment. Fed up with the same old scenarios, situations, fed up with arguing, fighting. You just want to move on, move forward. And you're being very cautious about moving forward as well, because your feelings, your emotions are at stake here for whatever reason. It's like you want to move on, but you're not sure how things are going to pan out and whether to take those steps or not. Hence why the healing coming in, and why I saw healing around you. But again, there's dark clouds over you at the moment, but there is a way forward in this scenario situation. It's keeping you prisoner at the moment by overthinking quite a bit. There's a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion, so you could be quite a passionate person, or you could be dealing with someone that's quite passionate about their thoughts, their feelings, or emotion, even communication skills as well. It could be somebody who's very on point with their words. Yeah. Now the Five of Swords over the Ace of Cups. So it's all too much for you. You could be quite emotional this month, that's what I'm saying, but I just feel like you're walking away from something or someone that's really draining your energy. It's picking and choosing your fights wisely, and it's about being that bigger, better person. It's about you moving on, moving forward towards your own happiness and making... I was going to say making happy memories here more than anything, but I stopped myself from saying that. And you're pausing to find those happy times. You're pausing to find happiness in your life. Now again, this is right next to the Knight of Cups. So there could be, you could be wanting to reach out to somebody here to offer love, happiness, kindness, help, advice, or even ask somebody out on a date here as well. But you're also worried about upsetting somebody else at the same time, or triggering something else in the background. Yeah, you're afraid of speaking up with that King of Swords. But this is about finding the balls to do it, about stepping into your own power, about taking control, about taking those steps that you need to free yourself from this whole scenario situation, to come out of the darkness into the light again, to come out of the shadows. So I feel like there's a vulnerable side to you, and when a fear is involved, it could be the case, but you wanted to step forward to offer someone something anyhow. And this is about you learning to speak up, to find your voice, to air how you feel, get your feelings and emotions out there, but also cutting old ties and cutting the negative side of things as well. It's about being in charge. It's about you knowing your truth and not being afraid of speaking it either. So with that Knight of Swords, we have the Ten of Wands. You're carrying a lot of burdens. You're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. But you carry a lot of fire and passion in your belly. That's what I'm kind of feeling. You are so close to kind of like your next chapter. But you've got to release those burdens and accept help here as well. Advice as well. I don't need to say that. Because there's somebody here who could be offering you some advice as well, that's to help you cut cords or cut ties in some kind of way, so that you can move forward with a lot more ease. Yeah. Let's just see. Let's just see. There's a new life here for you anyhow. Oh, lordy lord. We've got the Ten of Swords. So this is feeling deflated through everything that you're fighting and battling with. This is like when you reach rock bottom, this is kind of like the light shining through and you seeing that crack of light and you grabbing onto that with everything that you have and pulling yourself together and picking yourself up. It's that kind of energy because you are drained now. You can't get any lower than what you've been, and it's fighting that low dark energy to keep your vibrations lifted up so high that, you know, it's rebuilding your foundations again. You can't go any lower than what you've been, and you are building yourself up, and you know, you're stepping into the unknown. Unknown. I don't know where that's come from. I've gone posh. Unknown. There is a new life here for you, and it's one that's a lot lighter and brighter and more free and happy, and you know, and it is all about the happiness. It's all about your feelings and emotions and what is going to make you happy now. And I feel like by stepping out of that negative side of things, by surrendering to all these arguments, disagreements, and just not even entertaining it anymore, this is why you're evaluating your life this month. This is why you decide where you go, what you do, and how you do it. You could also be moving, changing location, but don't want to as well at the same time. But again, this is where some opportunity is going to come in to help free you from that. And I feel like, again, this is going to get you out of that Eight of Swords kind of energy, that prison kind of feeling. You've got to make those changes. You've got to take the steps. There could be some paperwork that you'll be signing this month as well to help you move on, move forward in some kind of way. Whether this is contracts to do with a home or a house, it could be. But you're going to set up a new life for yourself anyhow. You're going to pull yourself together. You are going to see that light, and these clouds will disappear. They really will. There's so much freedom for what's coming in for you. Yeah, it's about making that magic happen. It's about using all your knowledge, skills, wisdom, courage, breaking the cycles. August is very important. As again, you see the number 8 of infinity sign there as well. But you're very powerful at manifestation, and maybe you've forgotten who you are. It's about seeing your light again. It's seeing your own light more than anything. It really is. There we go. 3 of Wands. So you are going to move on. You are going to break ties. You are going to cut free. You are going to see the light. Ships are going to come sailing in, and new doorways are going to open up for you. You're going to see that light again. You're going to find you. There could be 2 people coming in to help you out here a little bit as well. Offering their support, their love, their guidance yet again. But you're going to take steps. You're going to move in some kind of way anyhow. It feels like a major move to me. Yeah. There's that major ending. Heavy, hard, harsh, tough. But this is surrendering to that now. This is seeing the light. This is seeing the truth. Knowing the truth. Something's coming to a close here that's going to offer you some kind of freedom anyhow. I do feel that. It's not, I don't feel death as in death around you. I just feel like endings. I really do. And this is ending something major in your life. It's ending arguments, disagreements, cutting ties, breaking free in some kind of way, because there's new doorways that are going to open up for you, and there is movement involved. And this is where freedom then comes in, and that sense of relief, and you'll be able to be, I just feel so much freer after this ending. Yeah, you're going to be back in charge, because we go from a knight to a king. And nothing and no one is going to get in your way, and you'll find your fire and your passion and your everything back again. Your confidence will return. It really will. So let's just see what the flower guidance cards say for you. I'm really feeling headaches here as well. Headaches, tiredness, emotions. I feel really kind of upset, but I feel like you hide your feelings and emotions very well. You hide behind a mask. You put on this brave face, and you just carry on. But deep down, there's a different story going on. So let's just see, let's just see, let's just see. Whoa, they all wanted to come out there. There we go, look, on the bottom of the deck, surrender. That's what the Death card is all about. Retreat. It is moving you away from all this darkness. It is separating you in some kind of way from that energy. It is moving you on, moving you forward in a different light, in a different manner. What they're asking you to do is stay grounded in the process. I like this card. Blessings are coming. And there we go. New home on the horizon for you. And it is about taking those steps. So I feel like don't get sucked into any arguments, disagreements. Look at that as I cut the deck again. We've got a wish fulfillment. So things are moving in that right direction for you. They really are. Look at that. Where did I said right at the very beginning with that Knight of Wands, there's an air of caution here. Okay. Think before you act. Think before you take steps into something. Be cautious on starting arguments, fights, disagreements around you. There's a different way around this. And use your heart. Trust your heart. Follow your heart. Interesting. Yeah, think before you act. Really interesting. But I can see movement happening anyhow, and there is an ending coming up for you guys. But with endings come new beginnings and blessings as well at the same time. But whether this is moving on, home, relationship, it could be everything combined here. But again, they're saying stay grounded to release the burdens from you. We're going to get you rising above again, because you know what, you've been rock bottom. It's now taking those steps to bring you back as a person, as a character, and build you up again. Learning to, you know, find your voice again, finding your confidence. Every part of you that went missing throughout this whole experience is healing. It's a healing process. Okay, so I wish you the very best of luck. Stay focused, stay strong, stay positive is the attitude. But you're going to be absolutely fine at the end of all this. It's just a challenge, a very harsh challenge. But I will leave that with you. But take care. Speak to you soon.